Baik, Bapak, Ibu, Mbak-mbak, kakak, dan adik semuanya, Profesor Ramli, sebelumnya kami mohon maaf untuk menyampaikan informasi. Semestinya Pak D sudah bisa hadir di sini, namun pada jam ini beliau belum selesai mengajar. Mungkin nanti bisa menyusul di akhir acara. Oke, jadi izinkan saya memulai acara terlebih dahulu karena ini sudah jam 1:05. Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Selamat datang di acara guest lecture Visiting Professor dengan tema Vocational Education in Occupational Health and Safety. Yang kami hormati Dekan Sekolah Vokasi UGM, Profesor Dr. Insinyur Agus Mariono IPM ASEAN Eng yang saat ini belum bisa hadir, mungkin nanti akan menyusul. Kemudian yang kami hormati Kepala Departemen Layanan Informasi dan Kesehatan Sekolah Vokasi UGM, Dr. Nur Rohman SSIM. Saat ini beliau sedang bertugas di Makassar, Prof. Kemudian yang kami hormati dan kami sayangi Profesor Dr. Ramli Mustafa, narasumber visiting profesor kita yang pada hari ini berkenan untuk berbagi ilmunya di sini. Bapak Ibu dosen, mahasiswa dan hadirin yang bergabung secara luring maupun daring. Hadirin sekalian dan Profesor Ramli, izinkan saya Grasta Dian Perestroika selaku pembawa acara untuk memandu rangkaian acara ini dalam bahasa Indonesia, nggih Prof. Karena mayoritasnya pengguna penutur bahasa Indonesia dan Profesor Ramli juga mahir dan memahami bahasa Indonesia. Nanti kalau Prof pakai bahasa Inggris pun it's okay, Prof. Perlu kami sampaikan pula, update hingga pagi tadi, mungkin saat ini sudah bertambah ya, jumlah peserta yang hadir mencapai 243 peserta. Terdiri dari 173 peserta secara daring dan 70 peserta secara luring. Terima kasih banyak untuk antusiasmenya. Tepuk tangan untuk kita bersama. Marilah kita buka acara Visiting Profesor hari ini dengan berdoa bersama sesuai kepercayaan masing-masing. Berdoa dipersilahkan. Baik. Cukupkan. Hadirin yang kami hormati, untuk mengawali acara pada siang hari ini, marilah kita bersama-sama menyanyikan lagu kebangsaan Indonesia Raya, dilanjutkan dengan himne Gajah Mada. Hadirin dimohon berdiri. Kepada Dirijen, Saudari Valda Fana, kami persilahkan. Hadirin dipersilahkan duduk kembali. Acara yang selanjutnya semestinya adalah sambutan-sambutan beberapa acara yang menyertainya, namun karena Pak Dekan dan Pak Kadep hari ini belum bisa hadir, mungkin nanti bisa ditukar di belakang gitu nanti untuk foto-foto dan lainnya. Nah, sekarang hadirin yang berbahagia, kita akan memasuki sesi utama langsung ya. Untuk itu ya izin untuk memanggil moderator pada acara hari ini. Beliau adalah Insinyur Felix Yanus Eko Wismo Winarto, SC BSD, dosen Sekolah Vokasi Universitas Gadjah Mada. Pak Eko bisa maju ke depan. Pak Eko ini adalah dosen di Sekolah Vokasi. Beliau menempuh pendidikan S1 di UGM, bidang metalurgi, kemudian melanjutkan studi S2 di Brunel University dalam bidang metrologi dan pengukuran, serta meraih gelar doktor di University Teknologi Petronas, Malaysia pada bidang energi. Selain aktif mengajar, beliau juga produktif dalam penelitian dan pengabdian masyarakat, serta memiliki sejumlah paten. Di antaranya inovasi material bucket tooth ekskavator tahan aus, serta automatic komposter berbasis teknologi Arduino. Nah, dengan pengalaman beliau yang begitu bagus, beliau sangat tepat untuk memandu jalannya diskusi kita di hari ini. Monggo kepada Pak Eko, waktu dan tempat kami persilahkan.
Terima kasih Mbak Gracia. Sebelum kita mulai, kita akan membacakan CV Dr. Ramli, Profesor Dr. Mustafa. Beliau guru besar di University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, Malaysia, dengan rekam jejak akademik dan kepemimpinan yang luar biasa. Saat ini beliau menjabat sebagai anggota Majelis TVET, Negara Ketua Klaster TVET, dan Industri Majelis Profesor Negara, sekaligus anggota Senat UPSI. Profesor Ramli menempuh pendidikan doktoralnya di Purdue University Amerika Serikat dalam bidang teknologi dan vocational education. Setelah sebelumnya meraih Master dan Bachelor of Science di bidang teknologi industri di Purdue University juga. Juga lulusan Master Administrasi Pendidikan dari Universitas Eastern New Mexico, Amerika. Kiprah mendunia, telah menjadi keynote speaker dan invited speaker dari lebih 30 negara, termasuk Amerika, Inggris, Jerman, Jepang, Tiongkok, hingga Turki. Tidak hanya itu, beliau juga pernah menjadi Distinguished Fellow di Nagayo University, Jepang, dan Visiting Professor di Technische Universität Dortmund, Jerman, serta di berbagai universitas ternama di Asia. Prestasi akademiknya pun gemilang. Beliau telah menghasilkan ratusan publikasi internasional, puluhan buku, serta membimbing lebih dari 50 doktor. Indeks Google Scholar mencapai 87 dengan lebih dari 4.350 citasi. Indeks Pus beliau 10. Hal ini menegaskan kiprahnya sebagai salah satu pakar TVET paling berpengaruh di Asia. Dengan segala kiprah dan kontribusinya, tidak diragukan lagi beliau adalah sosok yang inspiratif, inovatif, dan visioner. Mari kita sambut dengan hangat Profesor Dr. Ramli Mustafa.
Boleh saya teruskan? Okey, thank you. Terima kasih Bapak Dr. Felix yang juga berada di Malaysia selama berapa tahun ya? 6 tahun ya untuk S3-nya. Saya 7 tahun di S3, tapi keseluruhannya 13 tahun. So I'm going to talk about safety and health. Terima kasih Ibu Gracia. Is it Gracia? Yeah. Huh? Okay, that's very nice name. Is it indeed? I'm going to talk today in English. You are in a top university that you are going to understand my English, right? Very good. I'm originally also from Indonesia because my great-great-grandfather was a Dutch, married to Surabaya woman. So I'm also a Javan by blood. Yeah. Yeah, Dutch plus Surabaya. Yeah. Okay, today we're going to show you the set induction first because this is a normal. In the presentation, we are going to test your knowledge. Are you ready to be tested? Sure. Where is my? Okay. Say induction. Okay, let's go play this video. Let's see carefully. I'm going to ask you about questions about this video. No sound. It's a well. Can you play again? From the beginning. Yeah, from the beginning. Okay. From the beginning. All right. There's a welder. What happened to the welder? What happened? How he violate the safety and health? How he violate? List at least three violation of the safety and health. Can you can answer, go home early today? Okay, siapa boleh jawab? Anybody can answer me? What violation that he made?
Actually, the welder is Professor.
As a welder, what happened? What violation that he made?
Yes, actually
about safety and health, right? I'm not sure how deep is your knowledge. Huh?
Actually, this is unsafe action and unsafe condition from the welders.
Anybody? Oh, tadi ada orang Mana dia? Mana dia orang lain dia?
Yes, Professor.
Jawab ya.
Hello, Prof.
Apa dia violationnya?
Violation, he not use limited. He not use limited and he don't use PPE.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't wear the shield, face shield. He didn't wear the PPE, proper PPE.
Yes,
Yep. He didn't follow the procedure of welding.
yes.
That's why his head was stuck in his rail. Right? You want to be a welder? Yeah, good. Next slide. Mana? Slide yang seterusnya. Okay, history of OSHA and why is compulsory. Of course, you know OSHA. What is OSHA? OSHA is not your name. What is OSHA? Occupational Safety and Health.
Occupational Safety Health Association.
Yeah, administration, yeah? Okay.
Administration, sorry.
This is early history of always, most of the civilization, ancient civilization have safety procedure. You have, Egyptian, all the pyramids, you have the Roman, you have the Sumerian, you have the Inca, and so on. So they basically also have measurement and have the safety procedure, but there is no systematic way. In the Asian civilization, we now have a very quite systematic. And then we have Industrial Revolution. Let me ask you, when is the first Industrial Revolution? What year? First Industrial Revolution?
England.
Yep. In England, yeah. 1776, right? What initiated the Industrial Revolution in England? What machine that they invented that this machine have, moved the first Industrial Revolution? Yeah, steam engine. Before that, how you move the wheel? How you move the wheel? By human and animal. With this steam engine, is not animal, is not human. Who moved the engine? Who moved the engine? Ladies, who moved you? Who moved the engine? By steam engine, who moved the engine? Steam, yeah, steam, by steam, yeah. You know steam? Hot water, yeah, moving the steam. Yep. And then, of course, the rise of accident and diseases. People are more aware of what should be done in industry, what precaution we have to put in place. There are a lot of accidents, and I've shown you numbers. Many accidents has happened in the industry, in the company. Maybe you have some relative who are, injured in the working place. Yep, accident and so on. UK starting to put an act. Act is a law in 1800, which means in the 19th century, and they have the first labor safety laws. And Germany in 1880, workers' accident insurance under Bismarck, meaning the insurance company started to be there. Why the insurance company? You have a car? You have a car? No. You have a car. You have father have a car. He has insurance, right? Yeah. Why he has insurance? Yeah, might crash, and you might borrow his car and crash to somebody else's car. And then how to protect you? Insurance will protect you because you cannot afford to pay. Yeah. Because you are speeding. You drive too fast. Okay, sometime, yeah. Like Dr. Felix. In Malaysia, he has a motorbike. He told me he has a motorbike. How fast did he go? 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, in early 20th century, 1990, we have ILO. What is ILO? International Labour Organization. Why this organization was created? Why ILO was created? Who the ILO will protect? The workers. The workers, because labor at that time was very loose, yeah? You can have child labor, yeah, to work at the factory. So misuse of the labor. You have a child labor, very small kids working on the plantation. Is it okay? You allow your daughter work in the plantation when he or she is 6 years old? So ILO was created at the time to protect the labor and long hours of working. Yeah. Okay. And then we have many countries began to enact labor and safety law, yeah, because of the problem. Next, OSHA in the US in 1970, OSHA Act or OSHA law has been enacted in 1970 in United States, passed by the Congress, yeah. How many years ago? 1970? How many years ago? Your mathematics? Huh?
55 years ago, sir.
Yeah, very good. You got A in your mathematics, yeah? Have you born there? Have you already born 1970? No. No, you are very young. I was born there. Yeah, Felix, you are born. You are born. Yeah, Garsha.
I have born.
Yeah, 9 years old. You, Garsha? You have not born yet. I was 5 years old. I'm younger than this guy. Yeah, 1970, I also have a law of the OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health. Yes. And then, of course, OSHA established national standard in training and enforcement. Is it important to have this standard? Yeah, important. Okay, inspired by OSHA ILO Convention, country developed their OSHA authorities. Singapore has their WSH, Work Safety and Health Council. DOSH, what is DOSH? Department of Safety and Health. DOSH is Department of Safety and Health. Yep. Nobody take a note. I will ask you after this a quiz, you know? Yeah, department. Yeah, department. And then we have also officer for OSH officer. Officer for Safety and Health. Is a government officer. Yeah, you can be one of them if you have this qualification to be officer of Safety and Health. Indonesia have K3. What is K3 regulation? Indonesia. What is K3? Sorang-sorang lah. Ini semua jawab ini macam mana? Ini, you jawab. 3K apa? Ya betul. Boleh balik ya? Jangan balik dulu. Jangan balik dulu. You tak mau balik kan? Nak tengok saya kan? Ya, bagus. Okay, UK, HSE. What is HSE? Health Safety Executive for UK. HSE, Health Executive, Health Safety and Executive. Japan, South Korea, they have OSH law also. Now we have, okay, why OSHA is compulsory? To protect the workers' life and health, legal moral responsibility by the employers. Employers have the responsibility for the workers, right? In fact, now many of the company have the insurance for the workers. Benefit, reduce cost, accident, compliance with international standard, public awareness of workers' rights. Okay, in brief, OSHA history from unsafe industrial to global standards. Yeah. I told you about the, incident. Inshallah, tell you about incident in the before. OSHA in USA 1970 become model worldwide Today, OSH law are compulsory to save life, reduce costs, uphold workers' right. This is the main objective of OSH laws. Okay, very simple. How to move? Move. Sebelum tu. Before that. Okay. Definition of vocational education in OSH. In structured, practice-oriented training in hazard ID, risk assessment, control, part of TVET or VET system. Mainly in the police colleges, we are training them for health and safety, leads to job-ready competencies, certificates, and licensing, meaning that qualification for those who are want to be OSH officer, and then ensure compliance with national OSH law and standards. Next. Why it matters? It reduces workplace accident and illness, improve compliance, avoid penalties, and productivity and safe culture, support sustainable workforce development. All of these are also in line with SDG. What is SDG? Sustainable Development Goal. How many? How many? How many? 7. Yeah, you are right. I should give you a candy. Those can answer my question, I give you candies. Which one is related to OSH? Which agenda? Maybe agenda 3? Well-being. Agenda 8, decent work. Before that, maybe slow, eh? All right, one more. Before, one more.
kalau udah menikah sudah dikurang-kurangin sudah. Tapi kalau belum menikah ngajar terus pokoknya. Gak ada tahu lupa ngajar aja terus. Janganlah. Ya sih. Itu yang tempat Pak Ade. Enggak. Iya, SMK-nya dulu kan diambil safety. Oh iya, Pak. Yang asli. Enggak, saya pulangin itu Pak Demes. Iya. Karena mau diperpanjang.
This is another one. Next. Kunshan dust explosion, China, 2014. 146 workers killed. Explosion automotive parts factory caused by combustion metal dust. Okay. Next. Tazrin factory fire, Bangladesh, 2024. Time. Bangladesh, second time, right? At least 111 deaths. Fire at government factory with poor, still the government factory in Bangladesh. What happened? Safety problem. Lack of fire exit wasn't casualties. Ali Enterprises factory. This is the neighbor of Bangladesh, Pakistan. 289 workers killed in Karachi textile fire. Exit were locked, trapped workers inside. One of the worst industrial fires in South Asia. Next. Pakan jet mine landslide, Myanmar, 2020. About 200 mine killed. Heavy rains triggered massive flight, most of with the informal jet scavenger. Next. Vorkuta coal mine explosion, Russia, 2016. 36 fatalities, including rescuer, series of maintenance explosion, and so on. Next. Okay, lesson learned. What is the lesson learned? Industrial accidents, massive loss of life in the 21st century. Common causes, poor safety standard, negligence, unsafe storage. These are the main problem of safety and health. Strict enforcement is not need to be enforced. And those devastating human environment have long-lasting effects. Next. Okay, this is the injuries in selected countries. One, Indonesia. How many killed? 370,747 cases. Depending on the population of Indonesia. Supposedly they just put the percentage, how many percentage of workers in Indonesia, because Indonesia is very huge. How many of you in Indonesia total? Almost 300 million, right? Yeah, we only have 30 million, 10% of you. I'm sure we are going to lose if you have a war with you. We're going to lose because we are 30 million only. That's why I asked Bapak, Felix, how many children? Only 2. Because this, Indonesia have a lot of people. And he asked me, how many you have? 7. I have 7 children. How many grandchildren? 8. 8 grandchildren. Okay, Malaysia, 2023. Occupational injury. These are just injury plus fatalities, 38,950 cases. Singapore, about 43 deaths because the population is very small. And also major injuries, 87. Japan, fatal accidents, 755 deaths. South Korea, 176,796 injuries and death. 2,000 deaths. Next. UK, this is UK. Non-fatal, 604 injury. Employer reported 61,663. Fatalities, 138 deaths. Germany, 783,000 for 426,000. How are you? Yeah. You are very nice batik, you. Yeah, I really like it. And about USA, 2.6 million. and 5,000 over fatalities. Next. Okay, these are definitions from each country. I'm not going to read it, but you read yourself. For example, in Indonesia, vocational education in Indonesia is training provided in vocational school and industry to equip workers with skills and knowledge to prevent workplace accident, comply with law number 1 of 1970 of occupational safety, implement national OSH standard. In Malaysia, vocational education in OSH refer to structured program in technical institute and NIOSH. What is NIOSH? National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health. Near my house. The institute is very big and it trains all the safety officers there. Okay. I think the act is 1994. Singapore Vocational OSH accreditation in Singapore is the practical training provided polytechnics and program to enable workers to maintain workplace safety, conduct risk assessment, comply with workplace safety in 2006. In Japan, of technical training and industrial safety program designed to teach workers hazard prevention, safety, and the act is 1972. Okay, a lot of act. So you as the student of the act, law, you can remember this one. Should I ask you during the quiz? Yes, no? Okay, Abby, assignment. Okay. Next, South Korea. Vocational OSH education in South Korea, practical training in school, workplace to equip employees with skill to prevent occupational accident and follow the OSH Act in the Korea. UK, vocational education refer to training provided through apprenticeship, colleges, industry program to ensure workers can recognize hazards, follow safe procedures, and comply with the Health and Safety Work Act in 1974. Germany will have this apprentice program. Included in the apprentice program is their OSH. So they have also Occupational Safety Act. In US, of course, I have told you that the act is in 1970. Next. These are basically what the summary of the country regulator and the core law. Indonesia, the regulator is Ministry of Manpower. Did it not change? Yeah? Ministry of Manpower. I'm wondering why there is no Ministry of Woman Power. Yep. We call it human power. Yep. This is men only. But I see in here, there's a few men. Where's the men go? Maybe less than 1% is men. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Including this, the chairperson, 12. Myself, 13. Where the men go? Where the boys go? Online. Oh, Zoom. Hello, boys. Are you there? I'm not sure you are there. Oh, you are boy. You are boy?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Malaysia have under Ministry of Human Resource. HR is human resource. We call it Ministry of Human Resource because we don't use the time we have a Ministry of Manpower, but the woman complain. Why manpower? They say we have woman power, so we change it to human resource. It's more general, neutral. You know? Neutral. And then Singapore, there's a work safety health. I think under the Ministry of Manpower also. Japan under Ministry of Labor, and South Korea under Ministry of Labor. Okay, next. United Kingdom under University. They have this National Examination Board for Safety and Health, NEBOSH. National Examination Board. This is the National Examination Board for accrediting your qualification. Okay, Germany has this, they call it, I can pronounce the German words, DGUV, yeah. And then United States, they have Act in the 70s. Next. Okay, this Indonesia training diploma. Of course, this is a diploma in Polytechnic, but you all are doing degree, right? Degree. What is the name of your degree? Oh, these are master student. You are master student or bachelor student? Oh, you mix between master and bachelor. How many bachelor here? I mean, not single, but bachelor degree. Yeah. Bachelor degree, how many? Raise your hand. Master student, raise your hand. Oh. The male is a master student. Both the women are bachelor student. And you are still bachelor, right? Bachelor means you are not married. Are you married? You married? You married? Okay, good. The men are married. The women are not married. Okay, these are the module and the polytechnics. K3 law, hazard identification, risk assessment, fire safety, industrial hygiene, and so on. Next. Malaysia, we have short courses in NIOSH. Short courses only. We don't have a bachelor degree. So, based on the Act 514, management, OSH management, safety technology, industrial hygiene, and so on. Next. Singapore, they also have certificate in workplace safety and health. For business, they use the business level, is well level 1 to 5. Okay, next. Japan, they have on-the-job training, so statutory safety officer training course based on OSH law standards, industrial accident case study. Next. South Korea, they have also they call KOSHA, Korea Occupational Standard Health, Safety and Health, safety managers, and so on. So these are the training, I think, is based on the certificate. Next. United Kingdom, they also have testing for the OSH. Next. Germany, also the same. They have the dual training system in companies, also in the Berufsschule. Berufsschule is what? Berufsschulen. Anybody can speak German? Guten Morgen. No. Guten Morgen. You. Berufsschulen. What is Berufsschulen? Jangan beruk lah, bukan beruk lah. Beruf is a vocational school. Berufsschulen is vocational school. Okay. You are German good. You must be good in German because German has this idgham. Idgham ke apa? Qalqalah. Yes. Dia tajwid dia itu Jerman dia punya tajwid tu kan. Kita kata Bruce, dia kata no, Berufsschulen. Dia dalam tu, dalam. Berufsschulen. Dia qalqalah dia dengan dia punya idgham dia dalam ya. Ya, tajwid you. Okay, United States. They have hour training for those employers who are responsible for safety and health. The assessment is the participation in the case study. Next. Okay, comparison in brief: Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Korea, Japan. They have supported the law and they have regulator that certified the curricula. UK, Germany, integrated vocational dual training system and professional certificates in the in the certificate of OSH USA modular outreach training widely used plus OSHA mandated courses. Next. Convergence and difference. Most countries require employers to assess risk and train workers. But what is the problem? Do you think the one? Most of them, like small and medium industry, which is a large number of them, they don't want to involve because it's cost, the cost. Kalau you buat kilang roti macam mana? You nak ini follow the punya law ke tidak? Ya, you terpaksa. Dalam bahasa Indonesia apa terpaksa? Sama juga, dipaksa. Dipaksa kahwin. Oh, tidak. Dipaksa. Maknanya kena sebab itu law. Mana hukum kan? Bila ada law, you have to do it. You have no choice. If you didn't do it, what happened to you? You got summoned. Yeah. It was important. Okay, Indonesia, Singapore, Germany, formal OSH management system. Malaysia centralized. We have this officer, we call it Safety and Health Officer, which is certified by NIOSH. Singapore Skill Framework, Be Safe, Korea nationwide OSHA training, Germany OSHA dual training, and OSHA in the USA. Next. Recommendation for Tibet provider. Align curriculum of with OSH standards. Okay, many Tibet institutions like polytechnics. In my faculty also we have vocational education, so we need to integrate some of the courses related to safety and health. And then vocational colleges also need to follow the OSH. And then job safety analysis based on the data include practicum, audit and simulation, map training to national certification framework, and promote continuous professional development. Okay, these are some suggestions to the VET institution, and they want to maybe revise their curriculum. They need to include some of the courses on OSHA. Okay. Okay, what are future? New OSHA model. This is the one that I developed. Yeah, I developed this model, different from the previous model. Why I developed? Because I'm a professor. I have to develop something. If not, I'm not a professor. I have to retire, yeah, professor? Yep. So my new model, next. I call it AI Green Model of Occupational Safety and Health. AI Green. So we include green and AI in the occupational and safety model. Okay. For the well-being of workers. Next. Okay, based on the philosophy of human-centered and eco-centered. Eco means environmental friendly centered, prioritize worker safety, mental health, and environmental sustainability, including the SDG, SDG agenda. Preventive over reactive, AI-driven predictive analytics to prevent risks. So we use AI to monitor the risk of, health and safety in your company. And then green and sustainable. Now we need to also have climate, because the SDG now, what SDG that involved with climate? SDG number? I just told you just now, SDG number what is climate action? If you can answer me, you can go home early today. Yeah, SDG 13. SDG 13 kan? SDG 13 climate. SDG 8 work. Yeah. SDG 3 is well-being. SDG 4 quality education. You have to memorize the 17 SDG. You're not going to graduate from University Gajah Mada if you cannot memorize the 17 SDG, because we're going to reach the SDG by 2030. Yes. Okay, next. So I have 4 components of this model. The one, AI-driven safety intelligence, which consists of predictive risk analytics, adaptive safety system, and we're also using a computer vision to monitor the safety in the company. Next, green workplace integration. You should have also the eco safety environment, because companies sometimes they produce a lot of toxin. Yeah, which company produce toxin? Okay, which company usually produce toxin? Tell me. Yes. Industrial? Yeah, like chemical. Yeah, chemical factory. They produce many carbon dioxide and so on. What else? Which company produce toxin? Besides chemical? Yeah, mining, automotive, and so on. But now we have EV, which is more green friendly and so on. And then we have green ergonomics. When I was at university, we learned ergonomics. Yeah, I'm not sure if you are engineering student, you learn ergonomic. What is ergonomic? Yeah, you. What is ergonomic? Ergonomics. Yeah, you need to design something which is most comfortable to the user. For example, the chair, you have to design. Is this chair comfortable for a disabled person? Physically disabled, they cannot sit here. Same thing with your door. Can physically disabled person, physically disabled, may have problem opening the door. So ergonomically, how you going to design the door so that it will be friendly to the disabled person? How you design? How do you design the door? Because with the wheelchair, if the door is alone, very difficult to open. So what type of ergonomic design for the door? You use automatic door opening. Automatic. So the sensor will sense the individual with wheelchair and automatically open the door for the Mada University. Yeah. Same thing with the lift. Yeah? You need if you have several stages, stable floor, you need a lift, because the disabled cannot move without lift to the second floor. That's we call ergonomic. Ergonomic meaning that you design things based on the user. Should be user friendly. Yeah, user friendly. Yeah, like me. And then engineer aware safety program. Next, worker well-being framework. Mental health is very important. So how the AI can be used to detect the mental health. Personalized safety training, safety by design. Next, governance and policy. So we need to follow the new policy regarding the AI and green in order to design infrastructure. Next, outcome and awareness, zero harm, zero workplace, zero waste places, enhanced well-being, physical, mental, emotional, aligned with SDG 3, 8, and 13. What is 3? What is SDG 3? Well-being. SDG 8. Start with D. D. Doesn't work. SDG 13. SDG 13. Climate action. Climate action. And then future workplaces, industry 5.0. 5.0 means industry which is personalized to the user. Industry technology that is personalized user. Next. Okay, this is my model. That's my name here, Ramli. That's mine. Okay, so the center is the name of the model, AI, green model of occupational safety and health. And then it has 4 elements: AI-driven safety intelligence, green-based integration, worker well-being framework, and following the governance and policy. So by this one, I think we can have a new framework for the OSH in the future. Okay, with that, thank you. This is my last slide. The next one. Thank you very much for your attention. I decided not to to ask you the quiz because I know you are not prepared. Maybe I can entertain some of the questions. Yeah. Go back to the chairperson here. Dr. Felix Insigne. Oh, you have the.
Saya kira waktunya untuk bertanya dan jawab. Boleh dalam bahasa Indonesia, boleh dalam bahasa Inggris.
Ya, boleh dalam bahasa Indonesia, boleh dalam bahasa Jawa.
Mari dipersilakan.
Ya. Not yet, but I have a draft, but not published yet. I just put this here. Okay, thank you. If you want, ready, let you know.
So this is like a mind that we.
Yes.
And what is the result of the assessment?
The model is just my own mindset about what is going to happen in the future. So it's your job to test my model. Yes, whether my model is working or not, you are the one who is going to test the model. I just propose the model. Yeah. Job of professor, just propose the model. You are the one who test my model. Is it good or not? Thank you. Very good question.
Okay, the next question, please.
Yeah. Tell me your name. Just now, Fahri. Pani. Ya, Bapak Pani. Ini Bapak apa? Namanya apa? Hah? Haji.
Yes.
Haji, Pak Haji.
Yeah, that was a interesting presentation of yours for Ramli.
Yeah,
My name is Haji. I'm from Information Management. I have like a few questions regarding to the occupational health and safety. The first one is, I wonder what are the differences between the occupational health in the vocational education and the academic one. And the second is, I saw in your presentation about the accident happened in Bangladesh, Malaysia, something like that. And yes, and one of the examples that you show to us is the incident in Bangladesh where the building collapsed and many people died because of it. And my question is, what if the scope of responsibility of the occupational and safety officer regarding to their job, is it also include the trying of the structure of the building, or just like the tools or the, what do you call it, safety or something like that? And the last but not least is, I'm quite curious about how people in the industry, for example, to identify whether their staff, instance, got a disease regarding to the exposure in the office or in their workplace. For instance, if someone got heart attack, if there is an investigation whether that heart attack is due to exposure in the workplace, or the reason is by like other factors. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I have to send to answer his question because too many questions. First one is the difference between academic and TVET. Why now we emphasize on TVET or for OSHA? Yeah, last time more general. Because TVET or Technical Vocational Education produced the technical workforce, which is mainly will go to the industry. So they will, involved with the machine, they will involved with the toxic area and so on. So we need them aware of the safety and health. Okay. Number two, why we have a law? Laws is to protect, the people, to protect organization, employers, and so on. Sometimes it's out of our control. But what I want to answer to you sometimes is just want to save your ass. I mean, to save your butt from being sued. Yeah, because if you're not following the act, example, there must be someone responsible for safety and health in the organization. You have to have some people there. But to save these people, safety and health officer from being sued, he must follow the procedure. Even though the disaster might not due to him negligence. Maybe, like you say, maybe the structure of the building is weak, so it collapsed. But the firefighter, I'm not sure what you call it in Malaysia, the firefighter. Pemadam kebakaran. Di Malaysia kita kata bomba. Abang bomba tu abang lah, abang firefighter tu. Attracted to the woman. I'm not sure why they are attracted to women. Or women attracted to them. Yeah. Firefighter. Usually, if something happen, the firefighter will see the safety procedure that you follow or not. So sometimes you are not safety. For example, the building doesn't have exit and so on. So they say, but in order for the building to be functioning and running, it must be approved by this bomber, firefighter, pemadam, department of this pemadam kebakaran mesti approve the building. Yeah. So, but sometimes you modify the building. Yeah. It's approved, you modify your house, right? Did you need approval for you to change your houses, to renovate your house? Do you need approval? Ya, betul. Ke you suka-suka saja? Saya mau ubah, saya mau tambah lagi building dalam belakang rumah saya, naikkan lagi satu tingkat ke atas. Bisa atau tidak? Enggak bisa, kan? Kena ada approval daripada authority so you can modify your house, even that is your house. Ya, bolehkah Bapak? Itu apa, bina bangunan tinggi-tinggi sudah 3 tingkat, mau tambah 4 tingkat. Sudah ada 3 isteri, mau 4 isteri lagi. Tidaklah, maaf. Ini maknanya rumah itu boleh kita naikkan. Kalau dalam Islam pun tidak boleh kan, rumah tinggi melindungi rumah orang lain. Jadi bila nak tambah itu tingkat, mesti melalui proses safety and health. Kadang-kadang rumah itu boleh runtuh dan juga bukan runtuh saja, dia mungkin rumah sebelah rumah Efi ini, rumah itu jatuh kepada rumah Efi. Efi pula mati, Efi pula cedera. So kita perlu ada undang-undang supaya menjaga keselamatan dan sebagainya. Jadi untuk menjawab soalan Bapak tadi, iaitu kadang-kadang kejadian itu bukan disebabkan oleh officer itu, tapi disebabkan oleh bangunan itu sendiri yang mungkin tidak kuat atau faktor lain seperti taufan, banjir, tsunami, lagi apa? Lagi apa? Banjir, tsunami, kilat, gempa, gempa bumi, Merapi apa? Gunung Merapi, erupsi. Dia boleh keluar itu ke rumah ibu ya. Itu tidak boleh bisa. Jadi kita perlu ada precaution atau proaktifnya action supaya dia tidak terjadilah ya. Okey, terima kasih. Saya harap menjawab soalan Bapak tadi.
Next, maybe in Zoom, who want to ask?
Saya rasa mayoritasnya perempuan, jadi saya mau soalan daripada perempuan. Ya, betul. Yeah, oh yeah. Lagi.
You mentioned about risk prediction.
Yes, risk.
So how we predict the risk? Usually we predict the failure or
Yep. Prediction of this. Contohnya apa? Prediction terhadap apa?
You mentioned the mind mapping is about risk prediction, predictive the
Itu
risk.
yang new model.
Yes, the new model. How we predict the risk? Usually we predict the failure or the incident.
Ya, sekarang ni kita lebih smart, jadi kita nak gunakan teknologi supaya kita boleh detect. Kita want to detect before it happens kan. Jadi kita mau supaya guna AI itu. AI itu dia menggunakan data yang ada lah untuk predict ya. We have to use the present data or past data and present data in order to predict what is going to happen. Contohnya orang, oh ini tsunami bila boleh jadi tsunami? Macam mana dia tahu tsunami boleh jadi? Dia guna data kan? Data yang sebelum ni, berapa tahun tsunami berlaku dan sebagainya. Jadi kita akan gunakan AI itu, AI ini apa advantage dia? Dia boleh process a lot of data in short time. Itu yang kita mau supaya AI ini dapat predict something will happen. Contohnya kalau kita AI boleh predict toxicity dalam bangunan tu. Bangunan tu banyak sangat toxic. Bukan yang gosip tu gosip tu toxic juga. Gosip kan? You apa dalam bahasa Melayu apa? Mengumpat ke?
Gosip lah.
Membawang. Dalam Melayu membawang tu. Membawang tu apa? Membawang tu you cakap tentang orang lain. Sini cakap apa? Membawang. Gosip. Oh, kita kata membawang tu sebab dia ada banyak lapis. Lapisan bawang tu banyak. Orang ini kata orang ini, orang ini kata orang ini, orang ini kata orang ini. Lapisan bawang itu. Itu membawang namanya. Gosip. Jadi yang maksud saya toxic ni maknanya environmental toxicity. Begitu juga dengan those who pour dia punya waste of your industrial waste tu dalam sungai kan. Itu pun kita boleh detect. Kalau kita ada teknologi yang bisa detect benda itu dengan cepat supaya dia tidak merebak. Penyakit pun samalah, penyakit kan. Penyakit sama, kita kena tengok dalam organisasi itu siapa yang ada sakit. Kadang sakit ni tidak boleh lihat Sakit apa tadi dia kata jantung tadi. Bapak ada jantung ke? Tidak ada. Bapak ada jantung tapi tidak ada penyakit jantung. Bapak ada jantung tapi tidak ada penyakit jantung. Pak Haji ya. Sudah pergi haji ya? Belum lagi. Tapi sudah panggil Pak Haji. Ya. Jadi kena jaga-jaga ya Bapak sebab kitanya sekarang ni orang yang muda pun boleh kena heart attack. Ni yang kurus pun mungkin boleh kena. Jadi kena jaga-jaga. Kadang tidak nampak dia punya tersumbatnya di dalam, merahnya di luar. Jadi kita perlu gunakan teknologi untuk predict the health and the safety of the employers, participant in the building. Okay. Itu saya harap ada jawapan pada Bapak apa nama tadi? Pani. We have to use the current advanced technology in order to enforce the present law of the ocean. Ya, itu my intention lah. Ya, terima kasih.
Okay, I think enough from this audience. I need Zoom audience.
Zoom audience.
Any question from Zoom?
Zoom. Tidak ada, maksudnya dia faham. They understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Prof. Lamli and Khalid, if I may, because I am MC, but I want to ask too.
Yeah, you can, so that you can sleep after this.
Gimana aja? Aku lagi meeting. Belum.
Because my focus in studying resilience
supaya orang boleh dengar.
Ya, baik. We often talk about resilience, which mean the ability to adapt and stay strong when facing challenge and even failure in the workplace. In your view, how should vocational education in occupational safety and health prepare the young worker to be more resilient when facing the risks and pressure in the industry?
Okay.
How can we prepare the young worker?
Yeah, young woman, young men, they don't want to work. They want to work, right? You want to easy work or hard work? Easy. Now they want, many of them want to work in a gig economy. What is a gig economy? Gig economy is like delivery, food, sini ada apa? Grab ke apa? Grab and bawa motosikal tu apa? Gojek, and as we call gig economy. Many of you want to work there. Why you want to work in gig economy? Fast money. Yeah. You don't even have a high degree to work. Sometimes we feel sad in Tibet because we train them as a good skill, like a welder, like electrician. But when they graduate, they go to gig economy. They didn't work in welder, they didn't work electrician, they work in gig economy. So they are from high skill to low skill. Yeah, why you didn't work in welding? Oh, very hot. The one. We want easy money, so we just get drive or deliver food. So, but you understand, gig is not safety. Gig is not safety, right? Because you can, if you're sick, you can work. You don't work, you don't get money. But if you have a job, even that you sick, then you still have money because you have the salary. But gig is depend on, day to day. If you are healthy, it's good. But if you're not healthy, then the money stop, yeah? That's why we want to tell the young people to think long term, not short term. You have to think about long term because we don't want underemployment. What is underemployment? What is underemployment? Okay, I ask and I answer myself. Yeah, underemployment meaning that you didn't work in the field that you are trained to. For example, now you are trained as what? Health and information management, but you didn't work. And you work as a Gojek tadi. Bila Gojek itu kita kata underemployment because you didn't work at when you are trained. When a lot of you train in one field and didn't work, then your underemployment go up. Underemployment rate will go up. This is quite alarming to the nation. The government say, oh, we want this much of these managers in this field, but the one who work in this field are very few. That's the problem. So in terms of resilience in the Tibet, as an old person, I'm old, yeah. I want to give advice to the young people. Young people, I know you are less resilient. You are less resilient than our generation. Why? Because you can stay with your parents. You don't have money, you can ask your parents, right? Yeah. My generation, if I don't have money, I don't dare to ask my parents. They don't have money too. So I don't dare. So I think in our generation, we work very hard in order to achieve our objective. But I cannot blame you because the situation is not only you. What is the other situation? Is the environment that you are living now. The environment you're living now is more comfortable than our generation. So you have to take advantage to learn as much as you can and to find work that you are trained for. Faham tak? Fahamnya maknanya you dilatih dalam bidang tu, you sepatutnya kerja dalam bidang itu. Kecuali you tak dapat kerja lah. What happen kalau you tak dapat kerja dalam bidang tu? Beside the gig tadi, you buat apa? You can be entrepreneur, you can be continuing your study, right? To other field that you think is important. So, the OSHA is designed in terms of training the future generation to be aware of your health and safety. So that's aware is very critical, because if you are not aware, sometimes like I say to Mr. Haji, that he might have a jantung problem in the future. he didn't control his, makan and so. Apa makanan yang menyebabkan sakit jantung? Apa yang sakit jantung? Yang banyak goreng-gorengan lagi, banyak lemak dan sebagainya. Jadi lifestyle, another one style of your lifestyle tu. Saya pun takut juga sebab umur dah 61, 61. I'm 61. This 64. So we need to stay healthy. I'm glad that I'm, searching for this topic, because this also give me some ideas of how we're going to stay, healthy and safety. In the building, I always observe in the building how safe is the building. Yeah, for us as the user of the building. Same thing with your house. How safe is your house? How safe is your workplace? How safe is your kitchen and so on? So this of safety and health can give you some advantage of other people. Yeah, other people might not have opportunity to at health and safety. Yeah, but it's very important. You as a future workers, you need to be resilient. You learn something fast. Yeah, you need to learn something fast, because the dangerous is already there. Saya tak tahu Indonesia ni lebih banyak apa? Gempa bumi kan? Ring of fires. So you are more prone to earthquake, okay, tsunami, and so on. And the most important is accident. Saya tak tahu lah di jalan-jalan Indonesia ini selamat kah? Selamat. Jalannya selamat. Safe or not? Jalan selamat, orangnya tidak selamat. Di Malaysia itu golongan yang pakai mat rempit. Mat rempit ini yang bawa motosikal macam gila itu. Sangat laju. Dan dia celok tahu. Ya, dia celok. Jadi dia kadang-kadang melanggar orang lain dan sebagainya. Jadi kita nak mengurangkan budaya mat rempit itu. Mat rempit, ya. Jadi itulah soalan saya, bagaimana kita boleh budaya itu perlu berubah, budaya berubah. Waktu sekarang ini dikatakan modern dan sebagainya kan, tapi budaya you masih outdated lah, sebab you practice macam tadilah di Malaysia tu mat rempit. Dan bila you jadi parents, itu important. When you become parents, you nak ajar anak you macam mana? How you teach your, the way you are taught? No. How you teach your children? Bagaimana you mengajar anak-anak you? Safety dan sebagainya itu kena ajar daripada awal lagi, kena ajar safety, safe. Jangan, kadang-kadang saya nampak anak-anak kita sekarang ni anti-social. Anti-social itu apa? What is anti-social? Dia hanya dengan handphone saja, dia tidak mau bergaul dengan orang lain. Ya. Kecuali dia lah dalam virtual dan sebagainya. Tapi bila ajak pergi, mari pergi rumah kakek ke rumah apa yang tua-tua tu, neneknya, kakek, tidak mau. Sebab rumah sana tidak ada handphone, tidak ada internet dan sebagainya. Jadi dia jadi macam anti-social. Jadi dia tidak kenal pun kita punya elders. ya tidak kenal. Jadi you sebagai future punya mothers and fathers and you married kan? Dah married belum? Belum lagi. Muka macam dah married? Belum. Bapak sudah married ya? Anak sudah dah? Jadi itu peranan parents itu supaya kita bagi exposure pada dia supaya dia lebih aware of the environment. Aware of the environment. Okay, thank you. But they are learning from the handphone more than you. They are learning from the handphone more than they learn from you. Betul? Ibu? Ya kah? Anak ada? Oh, satu. Okay. Good. Senang. Satu senang. Saya ada 7. Susah Bapak. Saya 7 orang. Susah. Tak apa.
Malaysian is more human need to.
Itulah anak saya yang tua itu. Anak saya itu, walaupun saya tidak merokok kan. I'm not smoking. But he is smoking. Macam mana? Ibunya pun risau. Anak saya dulu smoking, sekarang vape. Oh, vape lagi. Okay.
Okay.
Terima kasih.
Question. Zoom.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the safety aspect of public facilities? Include public station. Do you think the development so far is sufficient or not? Or is there still more than to be done?
Answer is depend on the country. Some country have advanced public safety, public transportation, yeah? Like advanced country like Japan, South Korea. You go to Germany, yeah. They always punctual on their train. And also their facilities lah. So, but other countries like Malaysia, we still have a lag behind. So our public, transport have problem. Sometimes they are not on time, and then sometimes they are more toxic than you can imagine, because they are, the asap, exhaust very dark. Yeah, the exhaust very dark. So it producing a very non-friendly environmental exhaust gas. So it depends on the situation, but you as a future generation and you are future leaders in the country, so my advice, you improve the public facilities and public transport. That's why we are teaching you all as a future generation to be aware of what is important. If you are the leader of this country, then what is important for the public? So you need to think about the public transportation, public housing, public drainage, and rivers and so on to be clean. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. But I have a suggestion for you, for your next book.
Okay, sure.
Because all talk in here is just outside the human. How about with inside?
Okay.
Because sometimes, every days, we have food and drink.
Yeah.
We need training our body also. But our spirit need also to train.
Yep.
Medication or yoga or mindfulness. Yeah, mindfulness.
Yep.
Yeah. And also for what we eat. So in our food, there is content of pewarna, coloring, with content of perasa, penyedap, and the third is pengawet. So it's more longer than before. And the fourth, also microplastic.
Yep.
This every drink, every food with compact with the plastic. So microplastic is come inside.
Yep.
And also the fifth is the spirit healthy. So the spirit should be trained.
Yep.
Until accepted all of the happen.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I think I suggest.
No comment. I accepted his comment. Yeah, very good comment. So I accepted. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we completed our session here. and I will back the time to
Pak Eko, satu lagi Pak Eko.
Cek. Baik. Terima kasih kepada moderator kita, Pak Eko panggilannya, kemudian pada narasumber kita, Prof. Ramli, terima kasih banyak atas informasi-informasi ilmunya, sharingnya, suggestionnya untuk kepada kita semua. Baik, untuk kegiatan berikutnya, acara selanjutnya adalah penyerahan sertifikat kepada narasumber dan moderator. Ini di sini sudah ada sertifikatnya dan kepada Pak Ketua mungkin bisa dibantu untuk sertifikatnya dulu. Ya, diberikan kepada moderator dan narasumber. Nah, kami mohon dengan hormat kepada Prof. Ramli dan kepada Pak Eko untuk berkenan maju ke depan, berjejer gitu, mungkin ya bisa ke tengah, ke kiri, ke sini, ya, oke, thank you kepada Pak Diki, Ketua Panitia untuk bisa menyerahkan sertifikatnya. Kemudian yang selanjutnya disusul dengan cindera mata. Pak Diki untuk bersama dulu, ya. Dan Pak Eko. Oke, sudah. Lalu Pak Diki mohon untuk tetap di tempat dulu. Kemudian selanjutnya kita panggil manajer unit hubungan internasional di Sekolah Vokasi kepada Miss Alve untuk berkenan memberikan cendera mata kepada Profesor Ramli. Monggo. Untuk berfoto dulu. Nah, Pak, iya. Silahkan diatur fotonya bagaimana yang bagus. Oke, baik. Selanjutnya jangan duduk dulu, masih foto dulu bersama-sama tapi ke sana. Berarti fotografernya yang ke depan. Peserta dimohon untuk berdiri supaya nanti kelihatan semua dari sana. Prof. Ramli berkenan hadap ke layar, Bu Alve, Pak Eko dan Pak Diki, kemudian teman mahasiswa, Bapak Ibu dosen, Pak Aji berkenan maju ke depan, Bu Dian, Bu Safitri berkenan untuk maju ke depan, Bu Safitri, lewat sini mungkin bisa, Ibu Ramli, Bu siapa saya? Ibu Mas Tuhan berkenan untuk kita berfoto bersama ke depan, supaya ramai semarak. Mari kita berfoto bersama. Pak Aji bisa. Bapak Ibu dosen yang lain ada yang hadir? Belum saya panggil? Ya. Tidak ketinggalan, saya juga mau ikut. Oke. Kok gaya-gayaan ngono lho, Mbak? Gaya. Oh, vocational school. Oke, vocational. Oke, terima kasih. Oh, K3. Ke sini Bu. Iya. Dari kiri ke kanan. 3 begini. Kiri ke kanan. Iya. 1, 2, 3. Oke. Terima kasih kepada Prof. Ramli dan Pak Eko, bisa kembali ke tempat. Ibu Mas Roh dan Bu dosen bisa kembali ke tempat masing-masing. Oke, terima kasih Prof. Lamli dan Pak Eko, saged kembali ke meja. Baik. Hadirin yang berbahagia, tibalah kita di acara. Atas nama panitia, kami mengucapkan terima kasih yang sebesar-besarnya kepada Profesor Dr. Ramli Mustafa atas kesediaannya hadir dan berbagi ilmu. Terima kasih pula kepada seluruh peserta, baik yang hadir di ruangan ini secara luring maupun yang ada di ruang Zoom meeting secara daring, atas partisipasinya dalam acara ini. Semoga apa yang kita peroleh hari ini membawa manfaat yang baik, membuka wawasan kita dan memperkuat kerjasama akademik antara Indonesia dan Malaysia. Dengan demikian berakhir seluruh rangkaian acara visiting profesor sekolah vokasi dengan tema pendidikan vokasional di keselamatan dan kesehatan kerja hari ini. Sampai jumpa di kesempatan berikutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bomba.
Terima kasih.
Mungkin karena kau sedang cantik-cantiknya. Lalu mataku merasa malu. Semakin